Hey, how's it going, everyone? Going live on a Friday where we're catching some positive price action today across the board, both on equity land and on the cryptoverse after a positive news came out today from the macro market, from basically an economic data was positive today. The unemployment rate for the United States came out colder than expected at 4.1%. So I just want to remind you guys that September was 4.2, August was 4.3, and July was 4.1. So it's pretty cool to see that we're not continuing the uptrend right away. This might be a short pullback within a steady uptrend that started at around 3.1 last year, which is historically low for unemployment in the U.S. So for all the fear mongers about the recession, it's hard to be in a recession when you have when everyone has a job, you know. So I think that's what the market's releasing the price action today. Quite the week when we had that news event from Middle East, from the war, and now there's a positive price action going into the weekend. I'm not saying that everything's good and dandy and that we're going higher. I don't know, but at least quite cool to see some positive reaction to that economic data because in September we didn't get it right away. If you remember here in September, I think it was like on Wednesday 4 that we got that data, and then we continued lower the 2 more days, and then we carved out a bottom, and today we're reacting to it. So that's nice. BTC is up almost 2.8%, going for the highest daily candle close since basically Monday. And what everyone's basically wondering if is this another higher low, or is this just some chop before continuing lower. I do want to point out here, if you turn on the Bollinger Bands, you can see since we started this range in March, a bottom has not been put in until you touch the lower band down here of the Bollinger Bands. So you see here we touched it on March 20. You get the picture. Every time that we dropped, we didn't reverse until touching the lower side of the bands. And even here on June, we had to touch it twice. So yeah, would be really great to see a strong bounce out of here, but not out of the woods just yet, not at all. And going into my usual chart, what I do think it could be great and could imply that there's a lot of strength in the market is that if buyers come in and actually hold price above 58.4K, that would imply that it's a strong market and that there's a lot of demand going on BTC. So that's one way to look at it. You're still below the 200 moving average. Hopefully we reclaim 64.9K soon. Both these levels, the 58 to 64K, are very critical inflection zones from 2021. You can see here from the first top and then the second top. You'll see how both they regarded as support and resistance, and once you lost 58K, you were on a strong downtrend. So any day that you're above 58K, I'm cautiously optimistic on BTC and on crypto. Regarding here, the oscillators, you're losing negative momentum on the MACD histogram, and you're back above 50 on the RSI. You don't have any kind of bullish divergence yet. You just have bullish confluence here on the MACD. So yeah, cool price action, and Bitcoin dominance has been going lower. It's barely down 0.2% today, but Bitcoin's being outperformed today by both Solana and Ethereum. So this is your BTC update. I don't have much of an edge that I can give you here, but I do have it on USDT dominance, and we'll check that out. If we go to the 3-day, which will be closing tomorrow and 4 more hours, you're just this is a nothing burger candle just after this massive bearish engulfing. At least it's not catching immediate follow through. but you're not printing strong positive momentum once again on the MACD histogram, and you're bouncing on the 50-point level on the RSI. So the big thing about the 3-day time frame that we talked about is, will this be an isolated event down here and continue printing strong positive momentum after this triple bullish divergence with an accumulation of positive momentum where this was the breakout here, you broke out, but now you're losing that positive momentum. So if this pattern is going to play out, you will need to start resuming the strong positive momentum pretty soon. And your target for this accumulation would be all-time highs of positive momentum on the MACD, on the 3-day time frame, on the MACD histogram. So nothing to say about the 3-day just yet. Just going sideways, nothing bigger candle. But yeah, today it's been putting in the work regarding that 3-day. If it wasn't for today, that 3-day would be flat or red. Bitcoin dominance, as we said, it's barely sneezing. It's down 0.1%. Not much that I can say. Just a small pullback after this three candles. Was an impulse after the lowest price that you saw since September 9. You had this pin bar, then bullish Morbusu, follow through yesterday, and today you're pretty much flat. And on the 3-day, you're just continuing the performance out of this massive bullish engulfing, losing that negative momentum in the MACD histogram. And of course, you're not doing anything to this bullish divergence. Apparently, you will need another bearish divergence in order to roll over. Like we said, maybe another one here into another impulse to higher, and then that's when you finally might roll over. But my case has been always that Bitcoin dominance is not gonna top unless BTC goes into a massive price discovery run where market participants will feel more confident about the state of the crypto market, and they'll start bidding more altcoins than BTC itself. BTC against the SPX. Let's see, today it's green. Obviously, it's up 1.9%. Yeah, doing somewhat the same like what the USD pair is doing. Not much to say. It will be going for the highest daily candle close since when was this? The Monday. Losing that negative momentum in the MACD, 49 on the RSI, and you've been on this massive range here. Let's do a channel. So I think there's like 3 tops here. I think you have something around here that could be entertained for BTC against the SPX. So catching a bounce out of the hard line of this channel here. So yeah, just in the mid range, not much to say. And on the 3-day, just like the USD pair, going sideways, not catching follow through to the bearish engulfing candle was printed on the last 3-day candle. But yeah, I'll take it, bro. You're losing that positive momentum in the MACD histogram, so let's see if we can continue printing the strong positive Momo. And what I do want to show you guys today that could be somewhat of a significant alpha for you guys, it's on the USDT dominance chart, where I do have confluence with 2 levels actually. You're going for a bearish engulfing candle. Your lowest daily candle close will be confirmed since Monday. You're losing that positive momentum here on the MACD histogram, and you're coming back down to the 50 points on the RSI. But what I do want to show you guys is this hard line of this long-term ascending channels being regarded as resistance yesterday, and now catching follow through and also rejecting 5.8, an historic level here, manufactured in 2022 on the bear market. You'll see here the confluence with this level has been quite significant in the past, and now you're rejecting it, selling off, going against it again. You'll need much more work before being confident that this is going lower, like the same as with BTC. But I'll take it, man. I'll take this kind of price action going into a critical level. You'll see here, we sold off against the hard line here on June 24. Sadly, we chopped for a little bit and then we pushed higher into the upper side of the range. So this could be somewhat of a similar scenario. If we're gonna entertain the bearish case, this could be something like that too. But given the seasonality and given the fact that we've been going sideways for so long, I think maybe the bulls might be in for a treat in Q4. This is the 3-day, nothing bigger, just not catching follow through out of this massive bullish Marubozu engulfing candle that closed on Wednesday. This 3-day will be closing tomorrow, by the way. But yeah, hopefully what we want to see here, chat, is this to become another lower high regarding this high and regarding this high, which this one was a bearish retest to the 200 moving average here on the 3-day. So if we start to lose some steam on USDT dominance, then I think we're in for some good price action here on the crypto markets. But you're losing that negative momentum in the MACD histogram, and you're at the 52 points on the RSI in the 3-day. So you'll need a further down move. You'll need a stronger move to the downside in order to begin printing stronger negative momentum once again. So that's the alpha today for you guys. Basically here, this rejection out of this hard lines, you can see how it's been regarded both to the upside and to the downside. It's been quite a resistance and support for the past 7 months, and now it's acting as resistance once again. Will we come down into the bottom of the range? Hopefully. Ultimately break down, come into high time frame support, G'd it, and then go into range lows to the end of the year. That would be a great price action, but that's just some dubious speculation. You know that my high time frame bias has been bullish for the past almost a year, although we've been chopping and nuking and bouncing for 6 months. I have not lost my conviction on the high time frame picture. And also we're approaching the election, and anytime that you have a US election, Q4 is usually really bullish, especially after the election. So that's pretty cool. Also, Nasdaq and the SPX caught some good price action today. The SPX closed on the green, up 0.9%, highest daily candle close since Monday 30, which was in fact the highest daily candle close ever. So second highest daily candle close confirmed in history for the SPX today. Nasdaq up 1.2%. The third highest daily candle close in history for the Nasdaq. So quite some good release from market participants today after they didn't get any kind of misprint on the labor market. Actually, we got a misprint, but it was a bullish one. I do want to remember you guys, this chart, I know it's not as fun as the crypto ones, but this is log scale Nasdaq, and I said this a lot. As long as you're holding the red line, you're in a bull market, and whenever you lose the red line here, this PMA, this P cycle bottom indicator EMA, whenever you lose it and back test it as resistance, then you enter somewhat of a bear market. So you'll see here every dip below this EMA has been bought up, and your next logical target for this asset will be on 22k, 23k or so. You can see here how this channel has been regarded, the levels pretty fantastically, the mid-range, also the range itself. So for all the people that are fearing, that we might be going down in stocks, I'm not gonna be concerned until we do something like this, and we backtest the spread EMA as resistance. Until that happens, I'm gonna stay bullish on crypto and on tech stocks. So pretty cool. So let's go into altcoins. First, Ethereum outperforming BTC today, going for bullish engulfing candle. You're up 3.2% right now. catching a bounce out of the 2300 level. You're in between two inflection zones from history. You'll see how this level was regarded as resistance a bunch of times late last year, but also 2021, 2022. These two levels marked inflection zones. You'll see here and here, also here. And when you lost it, you just went on a horrific downtrend. So you're bouncing in between these two levels. Hopefully, putting a higher low here. Regarding the previous low, that's gonna be up to BTC ultimately, if that's real. Although you do have a hidden bearish divergence here on the MACD histogram, you're maybe catching a bounce. We'll see. As I said earlier, you'll need more data, but you do have a hidden bearish divergence here, which is confirmed. It's very real. If it doesn't play out, then I'm gonna assume that this asset has a lot of demand in order for disregard a continuation divergence, which is this one. This one's a continuation to the downside divergence, the one that you have here on the RSI and on the MACD. MACD is printing stronger negative momentum, but the RSI is bouncing to the 44-point area. So clearing the waters out of the bearish control zone for now. As long as you're above 40 on the RSI. You're somewhat safe on Ethereum, if you ask me. Let's go to ETH BTC. ETH BTC actually green today. It's up 0.6%. Oh my god. Trying to put in a bullish engulfing candle, but failing to do so for now. 2 hours and 50 minutes to the close. If this actually marks a bottom here, this will be really significant because it could be looked at as a confirmation low regarding this low from mid-September, so and a potential higher low. So who knows, man? Who knows? You will need to take out this high here in order to put in a higher high. So if you do something like that, then it would look like a great reversal for ETH BTC. But I'm not gonna be getting ahead of myself on ETH BTC because this has been down only for 2 years now. You look at this downtrend here from September 2022, just relentless. The bears have been printing money on this ticker. So yeah, just dubious speculation. Who knows if they'll actually put in a higher low. You need more data. And regarding the 3-day, let's see if we got something. I bet it's red still, for sure. Oh, so it's barely red. It's down 0.1%. And you're losing that positive momentum in the MACD histogram, and you're at the 33-point level on the RSI, so you're in the bearish control zone still. Trying to catch a bottom on ETH BTC is trying to catch a top on Bitcoin dominance this cycle around. And I already showed you on Wednesday. Look at this, chat. If we go to the monthly, look at this ungodly uptrend. It's gonna be really hard to catch the bottom on Bitcoin dominance because you're on RSI levels that you've never seen, you know. You're still steadily above 60 for the first time, which is the buyer's control zone here for BTC on a monthly time frame. So any dips that you get on a monthly time frame, you have better odds of buyers stepping in and pushing it higher than if you're below the 60 points. But what I can tell you is that if you drop here when you're above 60 and above below 30, you usually have a strong recovery on a fast dump. So yeah, it's gonna be hard because you're above here on all-time highs on the RSI for the monthly on Bitcoin dominance. So I'm not gonna get ahead of myself and try to call the top on Bitcoin dominance. I'm just trying to find altcoins that might outperform BTC or Solana and Ethereum. And for now, most of them have been meme coins. You know, it's not like I love meme coins, but just you need to follow the money. Talking about meme coins and the ultimate casino, this is Solana up 5.6%, outperforming both Ethereum, and BTC today. Solana's been pretty reflexive lately. Whenever you catch a dump, Solana's been dumping stronger to the downside. Whenever when you catch a bounce, you're getting a strong bounce out of it. So Solana reclaiming $144. If you're a regular here, you already know how much attention I pay to this level, to $144 here. This complacency shoulder inflection zone from 2022. You're back above it again. It's magnificent. Bullish engulfing candle in the works. I don't know how, but you're still printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram. And you're bouncing to the 50 points on the RSI. So what you want to see on Solana is that you want to take out this high, man. Because this is a lower high regarding this previous high and regarding this previous high. So you want to mark a structure break here, because you do have a higher low, a potential higher low here, and you definitely have a higher low here regarding this low from early August. So this is cool. You do have a higher low, when higher high. Put in a higher high regarding well, if you have to be really technical about it, like you would need a higher high regarding the high that was preceding the lowest low, which would be this one. You would need to take out 194, but I'll take exceeding any of these three peaks. I think that will be exciting. Unless that happens, market structure here is somewhat distributive. Let's go to, where do I have it? Oh, okay. Sol BTC up 2.8% today, going for a bullish engulfing candle. Let's hope they can hold this to the close. But for now, you're engulfing, printing negative momentum in the MACD, bouncing on the 48 on the RSI, but you're still below 23.6K, 0.8K, 23.8K. This inflection zone from 2021. You see how every time that you touch this, you went on a pretty strong reflexive move, and once you back tested as resistance, you went to fresh lows. So and you can see here also this cycle around how it's been regarded both as resistance and as support. So you need to reclaim that level in order to be more confident on Sol BTC. And you also back tested here the 200 moving average, like the Jesus on a bearish retest, the second one after this one. So yeah, and I do want to show you guys this. It's a little bit concerning. On the 2 week, if you turn on the Bollinger Bands, Bollinger Bands are super compressed here. I think I don't know if all-time lows of compression. I mean all-time highs, but pretty close. Take a look at this, chat. Yeah, so all-time highs on compression on Sol BTC on the 2 week. So let's see what happened on the previous times of compression. So this stayed compressed for quite some time on 2023, actually for 2 to 3 months until you expand it. So that took some time, but after you expanded out of this compression, you went a lot higher. And previous compression before that one, you'll see here the compression. You basically crashed down. You went into a lower low, and you collapsed and lost a lot of value here. In here, it wasn't so compressed. But here was decent compression, started this ungodly uptrend from 2022. So what I'm trying to say here, that this is the tightest the Bollinger Bands have been on Sol BTC, man. This is basically your Bitcoin index, in my opinion. So volatility is all-time compressed for, if you could say so, for BTC on a high time frame, which is the 2 week. And this volatility will resolve for sure. This is, well, I don't know how high it's going. It could take out this high or not, or this one. But this uptick here on volatility will be a strong move. Of course, I don't know to which side, because I don't have a crystal ball. I'm hoping that it's going to be to the upside. And if that actually happens, you're gonna see the next leg up here on Sol BTC into more likely than not all-time highs here, man. I think you're gonna take out this high after this compression's over. This could take out some months, as we said, just like in August 2023. This compression here took some while to resolve, but it could also be shorter, you know, since you're so compressed, you're even more compressed than here. It could resolve pretty quickly, just like what happened here on this compression. It only took like 1 or 2 candles before the markdown. So yeah, this is scary. I'm not gonna lie here, chat. This makes me a little bit cautious. Hopefully this is going to be to the upside. This is volatility on crypto being compressed and compressed before the next leg higher for BTC to go into 100K. This time's not different. We will rally on Q4 and Q1 of next year. It'll be a great crypto seasonality. That's what I'm hoping for. But if that fails, I think that you're looking at some really compressed Bollinger Bands that they're going to do something like this, you know. I don't know to which side this will be the breakout. Hopefully it'll be something like that, you know, and it'll be something like that. But just wanted to show you guys, and it's not only Sol BTC that's showing it. It's also BNB against Solana too. Actually, this one's even more compressed. Take a look here. Compression here is just insane. So the 2-week will be closing on Sunday, and now it's battling with going for a bearish engulfing candle. And honestly, that's what you want to see on Sol, on BNB against Sol. You want to see this breakdown be to the downside into all-time lows on this pair, meaning that basically Solana's gonna outperform so hard BNB that eventually it'll imply that bull market is back. That's what I'm aiming here for. All this explanation that I've been trying to give to you guys is that Solana is basically like BTC right now. Like Solana strength, it's BTC strength. It's so strong. I'm guessing it's because Bitcoin's strong. So what you want to see is BNB dump to Solana here from this compression. This is also on all-time highs of Bollinger Band compression. Gotta get rid of something here. So yeah, look at how deep and how compressed BNB against Solana is here. And it's not that I care that much about how compressed BNB is against Sol, whether I'm gonna rotate to BNB or whatever. It's just because I don't want to see Solana losing ground, you know, I don't want to see Solana losing ground to either BTC or BNB to any majors, because that would be concerning to me. All right, but this could take maybe a month, a little bit more, a little bit less, who knows. But this is going to resolve soon. I think resolution's coming soon. You'll know where the trend is going. If this shuts up to the sky, then it's probably over. If this comes back down and start breaking the Bollinger Band compression and start expanding, then you'll be probably euphoric. All right. So I'm trying to let you know in advance, chat. There is not that much time left to lock in or to get out. If you think that the top is in, you don't have that much time to get out. If you want to buy something, buy the dip, you know, buy lower because you think we're going higher short term, you don't have that much time. You have 1 month tops, maybe 2 if this takes too much. But this is gonna resolve soon, man. I'm telling you. And if we go to BTC has been on the longest trading range in its history. There has never been a time that BTC has been ranging for, let's see, 218 days that you've been ranging. be in between 50K and 70K basically. Just a massive range. So yeah, um, resolutions coming, hopefully to the upside, given the fact that you have a higher low here, and given the fact that you have seasonality favoring the industry right now. I'm gonna stay optimistic and not panic. But yeah, time is running out. Time is running out. Let's check out Solid. Solid is actually green today. It's up 1.8%, bouncing again out of this 5,800 level. Hopefully, it's going for a bullish engulfing candle. That's great. So, like we said before, this bullish backtest is all that you want to see. This being a deviation, it's really bad. So you're also at crossroads here on Sol ETH, man. You need to confirm that you have actually flipped this level into support, and you'll be taking out this highs. That's great, man. The developments on Sol ETH are freaking great, man. You do want to see strength for Solana in this market, okay? And on the 3-day time frame, is just flipping green, trying to be closing tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. The fact that you're having bullish backtest to this long-term resistance, just pretty fantastic. Okay, so that's your majors. Let me know if you want me to check out anything else, because otherwise I'm gonna pull up my watch list. We're gonna check out some memes today, you like it or not, because meme coins have been where it's at ultimately. Just been outperforming the rest of the market. But we'll start with something more normie friendly. Although I do think that normies like memes more than utility. We'll pull up Aave. Because Aave bouncing, it was green yesterday when everything was red. Bouncing out of the $140 level. This is look at this level, chat here. This double bounce here from 2021. Also regarded as support here, somewhat of resistance. And your next logical target is 160, and from then 170. And if you're able to clear 170 this time with strength, your next logical support is resistance is $240. There's not much going on here. It's just a huge inefficiency that you go up or down, up or down, up or down. So if you're able to actually clear out 170 this time, I think it's gonna get shot up into 242, and then you start getting into some bull market levels, man. Because look at this chart. It's the beauty of the chart. Higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. You're way above the 200 moving average. You're losing that negative momentum that you were printing. You could actually turn this into some hidden bullish divergence actually, because you have equal lows here, somewhat of a higher low and a lower low on the negative momentum, and on the RSI bouncing at the 50-point level area. So great. Abbot's doing great things. Completely, it's been a market leaders. Talking about market leaders, let's pull up Sui. It's up 7.6% today. Not catching any follow through out of yesterday's bearish engulfing candle for now. You need to, all of these charts, they need to resolve higher quickly, otherwise this starts to look like somewhat of a topping pattern up here. Know what I'm talking about? Like when you go back and see somewhat of a tops, maybe not here in Sui, but you see this kind of impulses, where you've been consolidating and you go higher and you're like, okay, this is time. You need to do something like this, where you're here and then you shut up immediately. You don't need to stay that long in here, because this bearish engulfing candle is still valid. You need to take it out. Yeah, great market reaction from Sui today. You're printing the first negative momentum bar since September 7, bouncing on the bullish control zone, 67-point level area. So you left the overbought area here on the RSI, but you're bouncing still on the bullish control zone. So SUI, it's controlled by buyers on the daily time frame, giving the RSI oscillator. So any major deep dip that you might get, it's probably gonna get bought up, just like today. You see, if you were like, for example, coins that are like down here that have not been performing that well, and they went down, and today they bounced. They bounced from the 42 point level area. I'm sure they're not bouncing 7%. They're bouncing like 2%, 3%, because it's really close to a bearish control zone. Or if they're in the bearish control zone, for example, ETH BTC, it's bouncing today, but it's bouncing not even 1%. You know, it's on a seller's control market, and that's when you have the RSI above 60. You just get these reflexive moves to the upside, and it's the opposite too when you're on the bearish control zone. Let's see what else. Go into see Pepe. We haven't taken a look at Pepe in a while. Where do you have my memes here? Here. Pepe, my God, 9.7% today. Almost a double-digit gainer for the frog. As you can see, the thumbnail today was a Pepe. Bullish engulfing candle. Will be confirmed in 2 hours and a half. Reclaim of the 200 moving average, and reclaim of the 903 level here. I don't know what you can say this out of a penny it is, but you're reclaiming this resistance was very much real earlier this year, but bullishly back tested into all-time highs. So the fact that you are able, hopefully, to get back above it, maybe do something like that, or whatever, not get the pullback, shows strength on the frog today. Let's see the oscillators. You're printing the first negative momentum bar since September 8, and you're 54 on the RSI, so you're neutral on the oscillators for now. So great. It's great. Let's see some other altcoins. BNB today being outperformed by both Ethereum and Solana. Although CC it's out. Let's check out TIA. TIA's been down only for almost the entirety of the year. After putting obviously like a 10x or even more from it only took it like from November 8 till January like 15, so 2 months just up only price action. I remember looking at this asset above here and like, what am I supposed to do this with this thing here? You know, like, is this gonna just continue to pull up an R10X with a huge FTB? Did not. But potential higher low here on TIA will be great. Will be, I think, one of the first higher lows. If this gets confirmed, it will be the first higher low. You do have a higher high here. This is great. So this is the lower low, the lowest low of the downtrend. This was your previous discernible high. You took it out here, and now potentially you could be putting in a higher low, basically breaking market structure into an uptrend if this actually holds. And you're also holding $4 and 85 cents. This sell off from November 12 that also has been used as support in the past. So you're bouncing from a technical level here on TIA. And you possibly could have a hidden bullish divergence here from this low to this other low. Here you see higher low possibly in the chart with a lower low on the MACD histogram. We'll have to wait until what happened to see what happens on the weekend, man. This could 100% could bamboozle to a downside and continue what's been going on for the past 6 months, man. Okay, let's see PopCat. Oh my God, I think there's another chart for PopCat that I had. Which one is it? Okay, this is the one. I'm gonna delete this one. Put in PopCat from Bybit. Okay. So I've been checking out this chart for a while. I think since we're like here in August, there was a viewer from you guys. His name was Terry, I think. He asked for Popcat, and you're in ascending Browning wedge here, which is it represents an asset that has demand, but the market has a bearish bias on it. This is what this is the psychology out of this setup, and your next inflection zone or resistance will be above here. Although you're going for the highest daily candle close ever, your all-time highs, and you're on a surprising 22% gain today on Popcat, and you're clearing this all-time high resistance from the past. Look at the amount of times sellers tried to push this asset lower and they couldn't, and the resolution that you're getting today is just magnificent. Hopefully it catches some follow through. Your next resistance will be above here at $1.38 to 48 cents. You could catch a sell-off from it, and if you break out, you're going to Valhalla, man. This is just I can show you with Punky, man. Punky did it here. Was a way lower asset class, by the way. Popcat is like at the $1 billion market cap, but look at this ascending Browning wedge. Maybe Popcat does something like this, comes all the way up here, sells off for a little bit, then higher low, confirmation low, sent into a parabolic expansion here. Just basically it did like the full height of the ascending Browning wedge here. Let me see, where do I have? So from the breakout, 67%, it over exceeded the target, the technical target of the ascending Browning wedge. So man, I'm gonna go back to Popcat and show you guys where we at. Either we sell off from here or whatever. This is a really good uptrend. It fails when you break the lower support, of course, but crazy. You're on the 71 level on the RSI, so you're now overbought again. You're printing strong positive momentum once again. What you don't want to see here is this to just be something like this, and create a bearish divergence, like a triple bearish divergence here from this high to this high to the next high, and that's when you may get a pullback. But if we get a bull market, who knows where the cat might go. Okay. What else? WIF, I think it was having a great performance today. It's up almost 15%, going for a bullish engulfing candle. Still below the 200 moving average, but reclaiming $2.23. This all support from Q2. Yeah. You have not printed a higher high yet, at least not a formal higher high. You need to take out $2 and basically 65 cents, not even like $2.90 in order to create a higher high, but you've been developing higher lows for sure. So pretty reflexive today. The dog still has a hat. You're not printing strong positive momentum for now, but you're back again on the bullish control zone on the 60-point area. So it's just ultimately gonna rely on what BTC does. How's it going, Edward? It might be over, man. I don't know if you were here for the beginning of the stream where I check out Sol BTC on a 2-week time frame, and also check out Sol BNB against Sol on a 2-week time frame. It's pretty compressed. So yeah, you heard it was over. Well, it's been over for a whole week, and it's been over for just a few months too. So who knows, man? Yeah, I want to touch upon ticker Bitcoin. It's not that I'm in love with the technicals here. I do like that you're holding 12 cents here support. This previous resistance very clear. You'll see you reverted a bunch of times when you went into it. But I want to touch upon that you had enough demand that you did not went back down to 200 moving average. Now you're going for the highest daily candle close since July 2027. You're in the 70-point level on the RSI, and you're printing strong positive momentum once again on the MACD histogram. Yeah, we know. Right on. Right on, Eddie. Thanks for your support and coming here, even on a Friday, spending your Friday afternoon with me, looking at charts. But what I do want to do, have a dubious speculation here about ticker Bitcoin is that this thing has been ranging for a year and a half, man. Since you entered this range in July 2023, it's been 446 days. I mean, not a year and a half, but almost a year and a half, a year and a few months. So this is like a schizo meme, like a cool coin, whatever. And some Murat's list. You know who Murat is, the meme coin shiller. But I want to show you guys what happened to the previous, cold coin that was named after a stock market, or was named after, this is SPX 6900. We've looked at this on stream since it was like below here. I didn't ape, of course. I was on vacation when it started running, and then just was too far away to control risk. But this is named after a stock market. So what do you think will happen to the meme coin that's named after Bitcoin itself? Ticker Bitcoin. So hopefully, just wishful thinking, this goes on a crazy run and I get paid. Maybe it doesn't, but today's quite a good resemblance of it, since it's pumping 24 point something percent. Some other Sol memes are going insane. Giga Chat's up 43%, going for the highest daily candle close ever. Also all-time highs today. Not much to say here. Just impulsing. Retardio up 13%, going for the highest daily candle close since last Sunday. Up 30%. My God. Popcat, we already checked it out. So you can see what's outperforming the market today. It's just meme coins on Sol. So have that in mind. All right, I've been going on for almost an hour. I gotta run. I gotta do some stuff. Today it's a Friday. But don't get too excited as of now. Still a lot of work to do. If this turns out to be a higher low, fantastic news. But not enough data for us to be excited about it. You need to break out of this descending channel. We talked about this on this stream, actually, when we were here. We said maybe we're not gonna break out this time. We're pushing against it. We've been on a sustained run for 3 weeks. Maybe we're gonna pull back, maybe do something like that, and then we break out. So this breakout, it'll be the confirmation for me that risk on is back on the market. And until that doesn't happen, I'm cautiously optimistic. And also use TD dominance. Just keep it that way. Stay below 5.8%. And stay below the hard line of this ascending channel here. This rejection is fantastic. Bearish engulfing candle. Hopefully we keep selling off into the weekend, and on Monday we have some great news. So stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to smash that like button on the way out, and I'll see you guys on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time.